She's on top of me. We're going at it crazy, kissing, all types of tongue. Shit, I'm going for the neck. I'm a demon. That's what I do. Right? She's grinding on me. She's loving it. She's loving every second of it. I'm loving every second of it. I start rubbing cooch. She's with it. She whispers in my ear, I want to fuck you so bad right now. Now let's back up a little bit. Let me give you a little context. First of all, my name's Jaden. I got this song because I thought it'd be appropriate. I'm going to be talking kind of low because it's currently 3 a.m. And I woke up at 1 a.m. and couldn't go back to bed. So I was just like, story time. So here we are. If you want more story times, if you like this one, let me know at the end of the video. Leave a like, drop a comment. What was your favorite moment? I appreciate that. It's summer 2022. Just after graduation. About a month in, so it's July or August or so, and I pull up to Montclair State. That's a school I went to. A couple of my homies went to that school, including my boy Ghosta, shout out my mans, his girl Sky. That's gang and shit. We all mad cool, right? So one day, it's during summer bridge, right? So they're there on campus, taking a few classes, getting ahead, getting some credits in. Dope, awesome. A couple of my other homies was also at summer bridge. My boy Jaden. Funny enough, his name's Jaden too. We call him Black though. Feel me? A couple of my other friends from high school. This girl Tay used to be my bestie all the way back from freshman year. Then I got complicated. Kind of fell in love with her. But then she turned gay. But then she wasn't again. I don't know, man. It was weird. I pull up to campus. Pull up to see my son Ye. See Sky. We gonna blow down. Pop some LQ. It's gonna be lit. You know what I'm saying? We gonna have a Gucci time. Right? So I pull up. And this is actually July. It was July 29th. I only know the day because I checked it. I checked the messages before, so I can remember what happened. Pull up. We have a lit time. Thing is, Tay's on the same floor as Sky. So I'm like, yo, like, Tay could pull up. That's gang, you know what I'm saying? Now let me give you this little piece of context to why I asked her to pull up. On prom night, Tay was looking good. I was looking super good. Shit. I was looking fine on prom night. I'll tell you that right now. I'm not looking fine right now because it's 3 a.m. Prom's basically over. It's probably like half an hour left. Now I'm about to leave the party because I don't give a fuck about prom. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't pull up with a date. That's another story. I asked Tay, I'm like, yo, you wanna tap this LQ? I got some in the V. Tay's always loved tapping the LQ. So she was down for it, of course. I think it was some gin or something. Nah, you know what it was? It was some Amsterdam. It was some Amsterdam. Some pineapple Amsterdam, in fact. Cop that. That was actually for the prom after party. So I mean, we was gonna have a little B&B. Me and the gang. Me and YDC, shout out gang, you know what I'm saying? So Tay pulls up. She's with it. We in the back of the V. Both had a couple shots. And she already had a couple shots that night, right? So now she really groovy. Now she really feeling groovy. She looking good. I'm looking good. I'm looking at her. She looking at me. We just start going at it. Now nothing got too hot, right? We was just kissing and shit. But, bro, I was just thinking, I'm like, bro, it took me 4 years to kiss this girl. But fuck, it was worth it. Damn, those lips soft. What the fuck? Yo, Tay's valid. Tay's valid with the kiss. She's valid with the tongue. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to you. So we fast forward. right? Now it's back to July. Asked Tay to slide through. So I'm like, hey man, maybe we'll have a part two. You know what I mean? We'd had other moments where we linked up and we was like kissing for a little bit, but nothing ever got too serious. So Tay pulls up, she takes a couple of shots, right? Say, hey, what's up? But nothing happened. She had to go do some with her friends that day. She didn't wanna leave them behind, right? She didn't wanna cancel no plans with them. Respect. I'm never gonna be mad at you for being a W man's, right? The next day, it's 1 a.m. No, it's 12. I get a text from Tay. Your friend still got any of that LQ? I'm like, nah, gang, we totally killed that hoe last night. No cap. But I'm like, but you want some now? I'll get you some. You know what I mean? She was like, yeah. I was like, I ain't say no more. So, thus begun the waiting. My grandfather was actually so let me tell you about the how my apartment went. It was actually a house, but it was a two family, and we just owned the whole thing. So we walk in, and my grandmother's apartment, my great grandmother, Honey, her apartment is the first one. She got all that to herself. Cool. You go up the stairs, and then it's me and my grandparents' apartment. This is when I lived back in Jersey. And we would that was basically my room, my aunt's room, my grandfather's man cave, and then the dining room and the kitchen and the living room, of course. And then my grandparents, they had like the third floor. It's like their master suite. So my grandfather had redone it. It took them like a couple years to do the renovations on the house. It was nice as fuck though. So my grandfather, always in the living room, always sitting on the couch watching TV, whether he was actually watching the TV or the TV was watching him. Since I was trying to steal the V, right? I had permission to use it because no one else was using it. It was my mom's V, but she couldn't use it because my mom's disabled, so she couldn't drive it at this point. But since I was trying to sneak off and go get LQ in the middle of the night, I was waiting until everybody was asleep. Everybody was upstairs. My grandparents were upstairs. No one could bother me. So I'm like, all right, we're on the wait. So 2 a.m. finally rolls around. My grandfather goes upstairs. I'm like, finally. I get up and I go, I forgot where this place was, but there was this LQ store. It was actually like 10, 15 minutes away from the MSU campus. And so they didn't card. That's where we copped the tequila before. Me, Sky, and Gaze went there all the time. We caught bottles. Yo, we was getting drunk during the summer, bro. I'm not gonna lie, we was getting lit. We was always we was always frying. We was always lit, bro. I swear. Always had bottles. Caught me some. I think I got Amsterdam again. Actually, I think it was some Apple Amsterdam that time. I was jacking it. I'm not gonna cap. I was jacking it. So cop that. I got like a fat one too, because she had asked me. She's like, "Hey, is it cool if my friends drink with us too?" So my immediate thought is like, "Fuck, I'm getting cock blocked," but I can't say no to her, right? Because I'm trying to pull up on her. So I'm like, "Yeah, it's cool. It's whatever. I'm not tripping. How many friends?" So she was like, "Oh, just two." I'm like, "Oh, I say no more. Light work. My bottle will not be gone tonight." So I cop the bottle. I go up to MSU. I pull up there. It's 3:30 a.m. I text her. I'm like, "Yo, I'm here. Run your ass. It's cold as fuck out here." It actually wasn't cold because it was the summer, so I sound like an idiot. I don't know. I'm just chatting. Pulls up on me. I get to the door. Hug. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, "What's popping? How you doing?" Type shit. Just small talk. Bullshit. We walk and we go. Go up to the elevator. Go to her dorm room. This is where it starts to go down. Right? So I pull up. A couple of her friends there. I'm not gonna give them names because I don't feel like it. But it was actually their first time drinking ever. So I'm like, oh shit. I'm about to be off y'all ass off this AMC girl. So we started taking a couple shots. Now me, I've always had like a high tolerance for LQ. I don't know if it's just because I was a pothead for like a year before I started to drink. But unless I'm like at least 3 shots in, I'm not even like I'm not even buzzed for real. Like I'll start getting a little groovy. But if you want to get me drunk, it's gonna take like 4 or 5 shots. And even still, I'm still gonna be holding wheel, boy. I've only, this is like a little sidetrack, but I've only been so drunk one time that I was like, oh, nah, I can't drive, bro. Like every other time, I've been like unsober behind the wheel. Now, I don't recommend you do this. But it was like, I was just like, yeah, this is nothing, bro. It's like, I still have all of my cognitive function. Like, I'm not slow. I'm not groggy. I'm like, I'm still a functional human being, so I'm fine. But bro, I pulled up on my homie Mir one time. His family was having this little outdoor gathering. Bruh, I had like 6 shots of Cardi Gold. So that dark girl, bruh, I hurled there, bro, in front of Mir's family. I was so fucking embarrassed. But I was too drunk to feel the embarrassment. Now, luckily, my boy Steez was there. Shout out my boy Marcus. That's gang. He was there. He got his L, so he was able to drive me back to his crib. We chilled there. I spent the night there. That was actually probably like the only time I've had to emergency spend the night somewhere. 'Cause I was just too off my ass. I didn't even tell mommy about it. I was so drunk. I couldn't even text or call her. She was worried about me in the AM. Sorry though. Mommy knew I was Gucci. She knows I'm a responsible young man. Back to the real story though. So I'm about 4 shots in at this point. Tally's probably 4 shots in. A couple of her other friends pulled up. This dude named Chris, mad cool. My boy Black pulled up. He had a couple shots. Now they didn't stay for too long, right? They had like another move. They had another function they was gonna go to that night. Lit. But Tally's fuck. Tay's friends. I low key spoiled her name, but it's fine. Y'all don't worry about that. Tay's friends. They bro, they was off they ass, bro. It's like, holy fuck. I've never seen somebody this lit before. Cause I've never seen somebody like really get drunk off their ass for the first time. At least not in person. Yeah, bro. Her friends were done the fuck up. And so basically, one of them starts hurling. One of them can't even stand up. She going like, she damn near falling off the ground. Yo, she like literally, she would get up off the bed, right, to stand. And then she'd start immediately dropping back onto the bed face first because she literally could not stand up. Another one was hurling for like half an hour. I was like, shit, it's getting real out here. But like I said, Taste W Mans, right? So she was, of course, taking care of them. It's like Mama Bode, man. Mama Bear mode kind of kicked in. That's something I always liked about her. She's really caring and she's really loving. But yeah, after her friends were like damn near just straight knocked. One of them was her roommate, so she went back into her room. The other one wasn't, so she was chilling in their dorm. She was just straight passed out on Tay's bed. So now, me and Tay are the only ones up. I'm in this chair of her in the dorm, and I pull her close to me, right? Now we kissed like 5 times at this point, so she knows what time and what I'm on. So I'm like, come here. You know what I mean? Sits on the lap. I just start looking in her eyes. Those beautiful hazel eyes. Pulled her close, grabbed her by the face. We start going at it. Now, me, I'm on demon timing. Thing is, though, I didn't expect to kill tonight because Tay's a virgin, right? And I didn't think she had. I didn't really think that she was down to like lose her V card, right? Now, if she was, I had a feeling it would have been to me, but I wasn't really, I wasn't really on that timing. I was just trying to see where the night was going. You know what I mean? So we going at it, we kissing and shit. She on top of me, she going crazy, grinding on me. Now we're at the back of the beginning. I'm going for the neck. I'm going crazy. She going back at me. I'm like, fuck. Bro, the neck kisses are dangerous, bro. Them shits go crazy, dude. I swear. She like, oh my gosh, Jay. I want you to fuck me right now. I'm like, word? So I'm like, say less. Now, I don't know where we're gonna fuck because her friend's in her bed and the room is like occupied, right? So it's like, shit, you wanna do this like right here? Like on this chair? I'm thinking we might like go in the bathroom or some shit. She's like, I don't even care. Like, I just want you to pull it out and put it in me. I'm like, wow. I love the timing you're on. She's like, you got a condom, right? I was like, nah. And I was like, wait, don't trip though. Like I won't like I've done this, this isn't my first rodeo. And she was like, oh no, but you don't know how tight I'll be. You don't know how crazy I can be. It's like I don't know if you can pull out. I'm like, hold up, bro. You testing my gangster? I'm like, hey bro, I've had good pussy before and I've pulled out quite fine, so I didn't say those exact words. That kind of would have been crazy. But I'm like, fuck, bro. Did I really just fold this bag? Because I didn't have a Magnum girl on me. So I'm sitting here trying to like convince her for like another 2 minutes. I'm like, don't worry about it. I got you. I'm not gonna come in you. If I do, I'll go buy you a plan B. And she's just like, she's not with it. She's not with it. And I'm just like, God damn it, bro. Fuck. That's all I can think of here. I'm like, I thought I was really about to hit this. This was a journey 4 years into the making. And it didn't happen. But you know what's crazy enough? This wasn't the first time I made that mistake. Not at all. Fucking bastards. So now we're gonna jump to part 2. My grandfather walks in. Now, luckily, we had just stopped kissing. We just started going at it. I just came into the room. I'd like just taken a piss. I was like, "Oh fuck, it's getting a little real in here." So I'm like, I gotta chill before shit gets real, right? My grandfather walks in. He sees us. I'm like, "Oh, hey, Papa." That's my grandfather's name. Well, that's what I call him. I'm like, "Hey, Papa. This is Kay. That's what we're gonna call her." Yeah, me and Kay, we came here. We got out early today due to a test, so we was just here. We was doing some studying. Nothing crazy. He was like, "Oh, okay, cool, cool. Y'all, I'll leave y'all to it, right?" Walks out, closes the door again, goes into the living room, throws the TV on. So I'm like, lit. I would do that, but the mic's in my hand. No, let's just do it. Coast is clear, baby. We start going back at it. Now I'm really getting feisty. Right before we was just kissing and shit. Right, I was grabbing a little titty. Now she taking her top off. Now I'm straight up mouth on nipples. I'm like, oh shit, this is crazy. I never done this before, boy. Now let me tell you, let me give you a little context, right? I'm running this back. So this is, I'd say March or April, freshman year of high school. So I'm 15. I'm on the phone with my boy Ye, right? My man's Ghosta. I'm telling him, yo, K about to pull up to my crib tomorrow. I'm about to get this shit, bro. I'm like, I'm hitting this. He's like, all right, my boy, go get that. He's like, make sure you got a condom though. And I was like, I don't need that shit, bro. Crazy. Crazy what happens when you don't listen to your mans, right? Fast forward, now it's the next day, right? Me and Kay, we hopped off the bus, the fucking L. But let me tell you, bro, if you're from Newark, you know this, bro. The 31 in Newark, it is straight up 31K, like 31 killer. Like fuck them niggas, bro. Like if I could shoot up every 31 driver, I wouldn't because then that'd make me a murderer. But if I could like take the 31 out of commission, I would do that because that bus is a piece of shit, bro. That thing will come 40 minutes late. It wasn't NJ Transit, so you couldn't track it on the bus app. They didn't give a fuck, bro. They didn't give a fuck. And that was how I had to get home. So I was going through that shit every day. I'm like, fuck, bro, this is so ass. We got out of school like 12:30. We're not getting off the 31 until like 2 o'clock. Crazy, bro. And the ride from like the school to my crib was like 20 minutes. So we were dead waiting for the bus for like an hour and a half. It's absurd, bro. I hate that damn bus. So we walking down the block, and I'm not gonna lie, I look at the corner store and I'm like, should I go in there and get a condom? But I'm like, I don't know if she's with me right now. I feel like that would look trashy. Even though she knew what time we was on. So I was like, fuck it, whatever. I'm just gonna let her rock. So we get to the crib, right? Get in there, we go upstairs, no one telling me that, right? Because 2 o'clock, my grandfather usually gets home at 3. So we're chilling. I don't even know what we did. We went into my room, started chilling for a little bit. It's probably like 10 minutes in. And now I'm actually looking, I'm like, all right. Now, I didn't say this, but I'm like, we both know what we're here for. So we start kissing and shit. We start feeling up on each other. I'm rubbing cooch a little bit. That's the first time I did. This is like the first time I've done a lot of things. I'm not gonna lie. Funnily enough, Kay was also the first time I kissed a girl. Um, she was my second girlfriend. She was my first like real girlfriend though. My first girlfriend was from first grade. Funnily enough, that was my longest relationship because it lasted until second grade, so it was like a year. Besides that, I've never had anything last more than like 3 months. I was with Kay for like a month back in the beginning of the school year, but she cheated on me and she was a thought. You might be wondering, why the fuck are you fucking a thought, Jaden? Why are you thinking about fucking this thought without a condom? Because I was an idiot. A horny idiot. Still an idiot. Don't be like me. So we going at it for like half an hour. I don't even know where the time has gone, obviously. Because as soon as I know I'm getting up, I'm like, I got it straight. Like I'm bricked, bro. Like when I say brick, like I don't even mean brick. Like I mean like boulder, bro. Like my shit is hard, bro. So I get up, I go to the bathroom. I'm like, yo, is this shit really about to go down? I'm like, am I really about to like lose my V card, bro? I'm like, yo, this is crazy. So I go in there. I like think I had to take a piss real quick or something. I don't even know. Wash my hands and shit. Go back in there. Now we're just chilling for a little bit. Right? I'm trying to let the intensity die down a little bit because I'm kind of scared. Like I'm in my head anxious and shit. I'm like, fuck. What if I fucking put it in a fucking nut in like a minute? What if she doesn't like how big it is? What if I don't know what the fuck is I'm like, bro, I'm so scared. Right? So I'm in my head. And that's when Pop Up comes in. He sees us, right? Studying. Granted, we actually did have like some like notebooks and binders out because I always gotta set the scene. I can never be lacking. I can never be too lacking, bro. So that was lit, right? He comes in, he's like, "Oh, all right, cool." Come back, left, close the door, left us to it, right? Now I'm like, all right, it's now or never, because I know that Mama gets off work at like 4, so I have an hour of time to capitalize. Pop-Pop's gonna be in the living room. He's not gonna worry about me. But as soon as Mama comes home, that's when everything can start to crumble because she is the nosiest person in the world. That's where I got it from. We going at it. We still feisty and shit. I'm kissing on her lip a little bit. Now she didn't start kissing on mine, bro. I didn't know the fucking glory of neck kisses until I did lose my V card. That's a story for another time. Going at it with her, kissing all on her neck and shit, grabbing tit. Now oh shit, I'm going for nipples on mouth and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm straight. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I was like dead ass like a child. She was like low key trying to like be on some, oh, you like that, baby? I'm like on some like I'm her kid type shit. I'm like, yo, I'm not fucking with this. Kind of wanted to smack the fuck out of that hoe, but it's okay. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm already like 3 inches in the bag. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta secure this, right? I gotta secure this. So I start going south. You feel me? I'm like, oh shit. This hoe got no panties on. She knew what time it was on today. I'm like, okay, okay. So I start rubbing cooch, you know what I'm saying? First time I ever did that. Now I'm in this shit. I'm fingering her. I'm like, oh, okay. This shit kind of crazy. What the fuck? Pussy feels weird. I'm in that shit though. Shit tight as the fuck. I pull it out. I'm like, I've seen this on Pornhub a few times. Let's try it out. So I go, I taste it. I'm like, now I didn't do that. But that was what I was doing in my head. I was like, why the fuck does it taste like battery? Why does it taste like coins? Now don't ask why I know what these things taste like. If you're a boy or a man, you should know why. Because we're idiots. And when we were kids, we used to just put random shit in our mouths. That's what kids do. I actually swallowed a penny once. That was kind of crazy. Like, what the fuck? This is not what I expected. It's definitely not good. Now, I don't know if it was her, but hey, man, I did it to Jessica too, right? I put tongue on Jessica's cooch, and it tasted the same. And I was like, this is a consistent. Okay. Okay. So if you didn't know that, be prepared for that. When you want to give a girl head, it will not taste good. It will taste like battery acid. Maybe you like that. I like the smell of gasoline. We all have our thing, right? So we back at it, right? We going crazy. She's super horny. Like, she's wet as fuck, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, yo, I want to fuck the shit out of you. Like, I'm really trying to like bend you over right here. Right here. Now, let me tell you this. I was actually in my room. I didn't have like a bed. I basically had like a couch with like pulled out and turned into a bed. So we was on that hoe, just like the regular couch and shit. And I was like, yo, I'm really trying to like bend you over right here. Like all types of doggy style, like all crazy. That's really the time when I'm on, like straight back shots, bro. And she's like, she's with it. Like she is more than with it, right? She's like, get the condom out. I'm like, fuck. I was like, I don't got one. But it's alright, I'll pull out. You know what I'm saying? I've been practicing this for years. Now, I didn't say that to her, but I said that in my head. What do I mean by practicing for years? Bro, I've been fapping since I was 10, right? So this year, so at this point, I got 4 years of fapping experience. The thing is, I only basically fapped in the bathroom. And when I would, right, I'm like on the toilet and shit, I would basically, like, when I'm about to nut, I would basically move. So instead of having to clean up the nut, I would just nut right into the toilet. It was 2 in 1. One, practice for pulling out. Two, I don't have to clean up my nut. Yeah, if you want to practice your pull-out game, I just put you on. Anyways, so I'm telling her, oh no, we'll be good. I'll pull out. Don't worry about it. I'm not gonna lie. In that moment, I actually wasn't sure if I would pull out. Because I'm like, yo, this bitch is tight. So I don't know. But I was, yo, like, you got to display that confidence. Your confidence can't be wavered if you want to get what you want. You know what I mean? But she was not jacking it. And I was like, damn. Crazy part is, I didn't even ask her to give me head. I really should have. Because I was fucking bricked, bro. And that shit would have been, I know that shit would have been elite. But I didn't ask because I didn't want her to ask me to give her head because I did not want to taste the battery acid, bro. Instead of having sex for the first time, I fingered and sucked titties. Definitely not what I expected. Definitely not what I hoped for. Yeah. Always have a condom on you. Even if you're not going to use it, like I never have. After that, once I did get to MSU, I was like, yeah, bro, you will never catch me lacking. I had a condom in my wallet. I had a condom in my book bag. I had one in my dorm room. All times. Never lacking. Did I ever use them? Nope. Not because I didn't have sex. Nope, I did that. But yeah, I'm a sushi boy. Don't be like me, bro. Please strap up. This is the first of many story times in the series. I'm gonna call it SirFoldsAlot. I've had many, many encounters with girls where I've straight up folded. Either fumbled the bag when it came to actually getting them, or if I did have them, I didn't secure the bag. I didn't take it home. Bro, I had a girl, this is gonna be a preview for another one. I had a girl half naked in my bed on top of me. Like literally, bra, panties. That's all she had on. I did not secure it. That one wasn't because I didn't have a condom. Because she wanted it raw. She liked no condom. She loves raw sex. I was like, fuck. Yeah, that's a story for another day. This one's 30 minutes long already. You got to the end of this video. You're a real one. Don't make my same mistake. Always stay strapped up. My name is Jaden. You can call me Jay. You can call me JC. Call me Dubs. Be prepared for more story times. Stay blessed. Keep hustling. Big Dubs.